My name is Madeline, and we are basically doing a film that's quite similar to movies such as Divergent. There's these two teenagers, and they're in this world where physical contact has been outlawed. They're basically the most important scene, which is at the beginning, is when they bump into each other. We were looking around at different locations that would work in terms of color, and so we know that there's a lot downtown in Gastown and stuff where there's a lot of color on the alleyways, and we found a really cool location, and it worked. So when you see them collide, there's just this burst of color first. The pre-production stage is very important, although it's not really regarded as as important as the production stage. Planning out exactly what you want to do, and especially for the cinematographer, shot by shot, it really helps once you get to the location and start filming.
My name is Kat Turner, and I worked on Meet Your Makers. I think that's our title. And I was the screenwriter. I was originally inspired by a poem I wrote, as well as kind of this whole glorification of geek culture that's happening right now. It's a coming-of-age film, and it's about these little kids. They're playing Dungeons and Dragons or some sort of role-playing game, and then essentially throughout the film, it's interspersed between scenes of reality and scenes of fantasy.
I know what you're doing.
What are you talking about?
Don't.
Don't what?
I saw you staring at her all night.
Wasn't...
I know what you're thinking. Don't.
Marcus.
She's a sorceress, Nate. We've been looking for one of those.
If you look at the kind of stories that people are engaging with now, you're seeing video games with these really intense storylines and whatnot. People are still reading, people are still going to the movies, and these are the way in which we tell things. I feel like fantasy is this really awesome escape, but it's also a way to portray these ideas that seem almost nonsensical but really aren't.
I don't know, could you maybe just help me a little?
My dear Nathaniel, I'm a dungeon master first, wingman second. I took an oath. My loyalties lie with the game, your loyalties lie with the party.
It's this idea of getting into an entirely different world and letting yourself kind of get out of your personal hell for a bit.
Hi, my name is Louis. I'm in grade 12, and my role is cinematographer for my final film. Right now, we still haven't decided a name for our final film, but it's coming. Our film is a coming-of-age story about a kid who lost his father and has to overcome his challenges in school and with friends. And he does this through finding an old game console that he used to play with his dad, actually. I guess as a group, we kind of decided that we wanted to create a drama film, and from that, we kind of brainstormed into a coming-of-age style film. I basically analyzed a bunch of my favorite films and the style of cinematography that they have, especially with shot-reverse shots and what type of lenses that they use in each scenario. So I really explored with the use of telephoto and also use of wide angles in the terms of establishing shots, and also with multiple characters in one scene. The whole process is a lot smoother when I'm with my friends, so I really enjoy that.